I step to the game, I rip that shit apart.
If you do not want to change,
magic carpet, and I ain't finished shopping
if
till
you do
the
not
whole
want
world
to
is
better
in my
yourself,
cart.
if you do not want to
Fucking
break
with me, get you the role and play your part. Beneficial functionality and strategy.
you want to live in your comfortable delusion that they have built
hard,
for
only
you.
if the universe keeps dealing shitty cards. I'm trying as hard as I can against all of the odds, pushing as hard as I could is what got me so far. But what are my chances of actually reaching the stars? Still, I will never get it tatted over my heart.
Don't want to understand. If you are not here
up in the jar,
to
sexy Middle Eastern looking ass like I'm
something that's outside of your own mind and accept others' minds and opinions and the way they think for themselves, you do not
got your chick in my car. Every time you hear it tripping like that shit sounds bizarre.
If you are not
your
trying
favorite
to
rapper try hard,
be
still
positive,
smart.
if you are not trying to help create solutions
my
while we
lines
discuss
burn
the
like
problems
getting
and how they
smoked
got
in
here,
the dark. Hella cookie shit
you do
up.
not
If
belong.
your ass wanna spar,
Negativity,
barbecue your big
hate,
fuck like seats in my
disrespect,
car. Cool
name
yourself up,
calling,
refrigerator,
those things will not be
jar.
allowed here on this platform and
not
not in this empire. We are the ones, the true Americans, that want to be free and stand as we have always stood.
Yeah, you should know who it is by now, right? If you don't, you need to go look into my past. I got so many of these things. Look into my past. Cause since I started this shit, alright? Since I started this shit, I'm a living legend, alright? I've done some legendary shit that has been unheard of. But when you start saying things like going ham or sauce, things like that, do you guys even know what that stuff even means? Do you know what sauce is? A lot of people say they got sauce, but they don't even know the different flavors. All right? They don't even know the different flavors of sauce, bro. This is the crazy part. Oh, controversial. I know what sauce is. No, you don't. You don't know what sauce is. If you knew what sauce was, you would have some sauce. And here's the thing. If you got sauce, you probably like this channel. Oh, shit. Because this is where that sauce got thick. You feel me? This is where a drip of sauce can ruin your clothes. Yeah. That's how saucy this shit is over here. All right. Now, we get into some pro level stuff around here today. I've been ghost. I ain't even gonna lie. I've been away from the social media stuff for a little while. I figured I didn't need to be up on here. I had overtime yesterday. You know, this is the post-work show. I was supposed to do a show yesterday. I did not. I wasn't feeling good. And I'm not sick, or I mean, not like COVID or some shit, but like I was just sick of life. And I had one of those days where I forgot why I was even doing any of this shit. You know? There's a point in your self-healing journey or in your self-love journey or whatever it is where you're off on your own. Everybody seems to think that it's gonna be the best. To tell you the truth, I've been on this journey for a while. Not only does it get lonely, and a lot of people don't want to talk about the loneliness that they feel on their self journey, which is why they have their little side people that they have. Oh, we're not in no relationship, but they still hunching on somebody. And that's the loneliness factor. A lot of people have the loneliness factor and don't even realize it. All right, the thing about loneliness, right? You can be alone and not feel lonely. You can be around a bunch of people and feel lonely. Now, being alone and loneliness, this is where things get a little concerning, because on the one side, you're by yourself, you got your peace, you got all these things, you got your money, you got all this stuff. But what is all that for when you're just all by yourself? Really think about that. And when it settles in on you, you'll start to realize that you don't want to be by yourself. You just want to be secure. You just want to feel safe. That's one of the things people don't talk about. A lot of people don't even realize that. That's what they're looking for. When they say, oh, I'm doing my self-love, oh, it's because they want to feel safe. When you're around a bunch of people, the reason why you feel lonely is because you feel like nobody has your back, because you don't feel safe. Because at any moment, you know if something goes down, the people around you ain't finna have your back. They probably finna throw you into the fire. They probably finna look at you and blame you for no reason. That's what people do. I know, right? It's fucked up. But we all have to go through it. All of us have to go through it. This is the way of the world. To hate you, shit you. You know, that's just what they do. They can't handle it. They can't even imagine not being the focal point of existence. My existence predicates on my actions for others. If others don't find me useful, there's no point in me being in their life. Most people will come to that conclusion. If you're not benefiting, why are you here? See, me, I don't mind people that are not detrimental. I don't care if you're not putting in, but if you're not taking away, that's the thing. If you just happen to be around, but you're never like taking from the pot, you got your own pot, and you're just around me, and I got my own pot, and we're just digging in our own pots and we're hanging out, that's cool, whatever, I can stand that, that's cool. It's not like we're doing anything together, we're just around each other with our own shit. A lot of people think that's friends. That's not friends. That's tolerance. A lot of people don't even have that. They want to be in control of whatever you're doing. Because if you're not doing something that's going to benefit them, they don't want you doing anything at all. Now those is what you call a corporation. I know, right? We're getting into some deep water. But this is something that we don't really get to talk about a lot, because we all work for corporations, and you can't badmouth the corporation you're working for, they'll fire you. Have you ever noticed that? You don't have freedom of speech at work. You have to hold your peace and do what you're told. And if you don't have a benefit to them, you're not allowed to be there. What's the point? See, this is what we're getting at. Yeah. We're cooking on some other shit now. All right, let me see. We had a lot of little clips. There was a lot of stuff going on today. The war. It's doing exactly what it's gonna do. I mean, we all saw this coming. What is this? I was gonna try to figure out how to stream this gaming stuff, because that's what looks fun right now. Honestly, I was just gonna play some video games because life is kind of corny. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Sunday. This gives additional options to CENTCOM, but represents still small numbers. Not nearly enough for a sustained ground invasion. Fox News confirmed Iran struck the U.S. Prince Sultan Air Base in Saudi Arabia on Friday with ballistic missiles and drones, injuring at least 12 U.S. service members. 2 of the Americans are in serious condition, U.S. officials said. At least one KC-135 air refueling plane was hit and reportedly on fire as a result of the strike. But what got people's attention was a valuable U.S. Air Force E-3 Sentry AWACS command and control plane worth about $500 million. one of just a dozen or so in the U.S. inventory. It was also hit in a direct strike on Friday. It is a valuable plane that is essentially a flying command center, giving U.S. forces a picture of the battlefield. The base, which is deep inside Saudi Arabia, points to Iran getting targeting assistance from the Russians. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky told Fox News' Matt Finn in a sit-down interview that Ukraine has intelligence showing Russian satellites photographing U.S. military facilities in the Middle East, including the U.S.-UK joint military facility on Diego Garcia in the Indian Ocean that Iran targeted last week. On March 25th, the Russians took satellite pictures of the Prince Sultan Air Base in Saudi. Zelensky wrote on X, 2 days later, a direct strike on U.S. assets parked on a tarmac in Saudi Arabia. Harris.
Jennifer, thank you very much. In Focus Now, Mike Pompeo, Secretary.
Well, this is what they want to do because they shadow banned me on X. They even Grok blocked me. So I can't, there was no way for me to get the word out. All right. We came up with that solid plan. It was good. It stops everybody from doing everything. Apparently, that's not happening. So, I guess we're just going to have to kind of watch and see how this plays out. There's no room in the world for people like me right now. Give it a couple years. Give it a couple years. Then people like me, yeah, we're gonna own. We're gonna own. Give it a couple years. Right now, you guys are seeing me at my lowest point. This is me at my lowest point right now. You guys are seeing this. Nobody here. Haters all on me. Block from eggs. Even the government is shunning me. Everybody knows where I'm at. There's plenty of people that know me. It's so funny. There's plenty of people that know me. This is gonna be so funny. Later it's gonna be I told you so. I know. Later it's gonna be I told you so. Don't get your feelings hurt. Serious topic. Don't get your feelings hurt. Here we go. If you didn't know, now you do.
Secretary of State and President Trump's first term and a Fox News contributor. Great to see you. First of all, when you hear troops on the ground to go after that uranium, what's your first reaction?
Probably necessary, but an incredibly difficult task. But I'm confident our men and women are up for it, whether it's the capacity to control the airspace, the ability to get in and out. The intelligence, along with our Israeli partners, I'm sure is very good about the whereabouts of this. But make no mistake about it, this will be a difficult mission. It is fraught. Things go wrong when you move people around. Airplanes break. Things happen. So it's not without risk. But you can't eliminate the Iranian nuclear weapons program in the way that President Trump has talked about doing without getting at this enriched uranium. So you'll have all the enriched uranium out. You will have destroyed their capacity to continue to enrich.
I always feel like when you and I sit down, I get so much more information than anybody bet on because you also were the director of the CIA. So let's talk intelligence for a second. I know that the IAEA inspectors have been tossed out of Iran some time ago, but what do we think we know is on the ground by now?
I'm very confident that between us and the Israelis, we have a pretty good sense of what's actually taking place inside of Iran today. You don't see much of it. There's a news blackout, right? So you don't see a great deal of what's taking place. The success of this campaign is blurred by the fact that the Ayatollah or the Ayatollah's replacement or whoever the heck's in charge today doesn't want us to see the devastation that has been wrought by the U.S. military.
Look, from the beginning of this, the president had said not his goal necessarily for a regime change. And my sources at the Pentagon have told me that, yeah, that's definitely the case. Their focus is on the military, you know, the strategy and their directives. So could that come? Do we have the patience for that? Or do we deal with what now is this interim that the president says is much better?
Look, my sense of it is this, is you're going to get a change in the regime. That is, its behavior is going to change, and that's what we're shooting for. It may be the case that we don't ultimately get Thomas Jefferson installed in Iran or his equivalent, right? But we will get a regime that is no longer capable of having these terror proxies around the world. It can no longer threaten the strait and deny commerce moving through. The behavior of the regime will have to change, and that's what President Trump's been driving for. And I think these tactical operations that we talk about, 13,000 targets, strategically have had far more impact than the world has seen.
You know what's remarkable about what you just said? Yeah, we're not trying to push democracy on them. This is not a changing of hearts and minds. This is a completely different type of mission. Your thought on that?
Absolutely. In the end, the nature of the government inside of Iran will be determined by the Iranian people. The work that we do will give them the opportunity to do that. But what we're interested in, right, putting America first and putting our Gulf Arab allies at the front of this, is security for the region so that we'll have an economy that's thriving, a set of open ways, and the Iranian regime won't be able to do what it's done for decades, Harris, which is to threaten all of us.
Well, now they're actually hitting everybody. They're trying to, talking about potentially hitting Americans in different areas.
You bet. Our universities, the American universities in the Gulf Arab states, civilian targets.
I want to get to this. The conflict with Iran is raising more concerns around our nation's cybersecurity, and a group that has U.S. intel believes it has ties to Iran, says it was behind the hacking of the FBI Director Kash Patel's email last week. And it claims on its website that the cyber attack was in retaliation for the FBI's seizure of several internet domains. And in a statement, here's what the group wrote. Quote, the so-called impenetrable systems of the FBI were brought to their knees within hours by our team, end of quote. The FBI said in a statement that the hack didn't scoop up any government information, and the State Department reissued a $10 million reward for information on the group. Secretary.
So I've worried about Iran's cyber program for a long time, a very capable set of tools. I actually have been pleasantly surprised by the fact that the Iranians have not been able to do a whole heck of a lot. Shut down our financial system, turn off the lights in some big city.
Why do you think that is?
We must be doing amazing work. Offensive work to take out their cyber capability, defensive work to protect our systems. I fully credit the United States security apparatus for having prevented Iran from doing more cyber damage than we have seen. And maybe they still have tools that they're waiting to deploy, but clearly much work was done, and we should give great credit to the dog that hasn't barked, right? The cyber attack that has not taken place in the first month of this conflict.
Yeah, the only thing they can manage to do is turn off the internet for the rest of the people. And you heard President Trump commenting on that. That hurts their ability on the ground to then rise up, obviously, because they can't talk to each other. It's a country that's like the size of 2.5, if not 3 Californias.
Yeah, 80 million people. Big challenge, more work to be done to give the Iranian people the chance they need to actually go do this. Now, when you continue to run Evin prison and torture and conduct rape at the way the Iranian regime has done, it is very difficult for people to rise up. The besieged is still in the streets. The Israelis are working hard on that to take these checkpoints down.
Right.
But it's a big country with a deep infrastructure, a very different problem set than is Venezuela or some of the other smaller places.
All right, real quickly, the besieged is still in the streets.
I understand they're still on the streets, still working. We hope they'll all change their minds and decide they want to be part of the future and not part of the evil past.
As for all of them who have killed so many.
Amen.
Great to see you.
Great to be with you, Harris.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.
This week, we're hosting a free trading and investing workshop right here in Scottsdale. Inside this workshop, you'll learn you don't need to be a Wall Street pro to...
All right,
you know, our roster, tackle, guards, whatever it is. Like I was just saying, from the quarterback position, every position we're trying to improve. But on paper, I mean, you got a bunch of veterans that have played this game. They played it at a high level. They know how to play, and they're men. And I'm excited about it.
How do you mesh what James Conner does with Tyler? Their games seem.
We're gonna check out some sports real quick. That's why I want to get off of the sport for a little bit. I'm not a huge sports guy, but I got a few things on me. Oh, this is.
Oh my, did you see that? Just 3 centimeters away? That's all it needs. All right, here we go. Oh my, did you see that? Just 3 centimeters away? That's all it needs. All right, here we go. Whoa!
Spence. Watch closely, ladies and gentlemen.
Unbelievable! That is real power.
Ready, Bruce? Bend it over.
Here we go. Ha! Oh, that's quick. I got it. Nope.
Point to me.
One more. Show me that.
Oh, that looks different. That's impressive.
Strength isn't about hitting, it's about enduring.
Close range kick demonstration. Keep your eyes on his foot.
Ready.
Monster with that! Did you see the power? I felt it. Incredible.
Thank you. Bruce claims he can tap a table faster than anyone can react.
All right, we have a new.
Bruce claims he can tap a table faster than anyone can react.
Let's see.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Whoa, hold on. Wait.
Are you kidding me? The table's alive.
I can't keep up. That's lightning fast.
How is that even possible?
That's practice.
All right, we have a new king of AI image generation. Seedream 5 Lite just launched, and it's available on Dream Enough first. This is the.
Man, that stomach's like iron, brother.
You hit hard, champ.
I gave you everything I had.
Incredible. Absolutely
Mutual respect.
This is.
Show me power.
Do you trust your girl?
Of course I do.
He is the only one who can score a goal against goalkeeper Abu, which is almost impossible. This goalkeeper is programmed to perform extraordinary actions, reacting in a split second and covering the corner as if he anticipates the shot before it is taken. The only way to score is to place the ball in the top corner with perfect accuracy. Anything less will be blocked without hesitation, even by Antoine Griezmann. Score and Neymar. And after them, Lionel Messi tries in the usual way and fails. The best players in the world have tried powerful, clever shots, and no one can beat him. They even brought in a freestyle player named Shin, who showed off all his skills, but it came down to using 2 balls to confuse the goalkeeper, and even that didn't work. Everyone agreed that it was impossible to score against them, but one person tried the challenge and needed no help or complicated plans to score a single goal, and that was the end of the story. An exceptional player, a role model for the new generation, a right-footed striker who plays as a forward. Who would have thought? He is the only one who can score a goal against goalkeepers.
In this competition, participants have to use a pole to reach a point as far away as possible without touching the ground. Usually they rely on strength and balance to leave a mark as far as they can. But there was one participant who shocked everyone. When it was his turn, he stood on the pole and started jumping around until he managed to place a mark far beyond everyone else's, and it seemed unlikely that anyone would be able to beat it. Many people thought he was cheating, but in reality he was simply being clever, and the judges agreed. In this competition, participants have
This is proof of why appearances can be deceiving. When this strong man came up on stage, everyone thought he was going to do what he did best, which was lifting weights. However, people truly underestimated just how dedicated he was to proving them wrong. After he lifted the 150-kilogram stones and placed each of them onto the platforms, the judges were not impressed because they see strong men lift heavy weights every other day. However, the strong man's act still wasn't over, not until he walked backstage and grabbed a huge plank to place over the stones. Now, the judges were about to learn the shocking truth of why you should never judge a book by its cover.
Girl, I'm in love with you.
This is proof of why appearances can be.
Alright, good day everyone. So today what I'm going to share to you guys.
Give me another. See? You do not deserve to come near me.
Popeyes.
This kid made a huge mistake while sparring. He pulled off an unexpected move on his opponent that left him completely speechless. But right after taking the hit and showing good sportsmanship, he flipped the script by giving him the taste of his own medicine. This kid made a huge mistake while This kid made a huge mistake while sparring.
This is how some villages in Africa close their gates. Instead of using traditional
For that shot, he was supposed to receive $1 million. However, one absurd detail almost ruined everything. The fact is that in 1993, during a Chicago Bulls game, a contest was held with a prize of $1 million for the one who could make a shot across the entire court. Most often, such shots flew far from the target. But that evening, a man named Don Calhoun was chosen, and by some miracle, he made it. The spectators could not believe their eyes. Even the legendary Michael Jordan came up to him to congratulate him. Don was handed a huge check for $1 million, and for a second it seemed like a dream come true. But the joy did not last long. The insurance company standing behind this contest refused to pay the money. In the contract, there was a clause, according to which the participant could not compete in basketball at a competitive level during the last 5 years. And unfortunately, just 3 years earlier, Don had played several games for a junior college. Nevertheless, his shot became a real sensation. News, television, radio, everywhere they talked about it.
Okay, if I had to rebuild my entire studio from scratch,
No, this guy's too lucky, man. He found a safe in an abandoned mansion. It's gotta have something valuable in it, right? He's already made a killing. He's going to be rich by now, I'm sure of it. Well, if he manages to open it, right? Look, you can see the numbers that have been used the most. Now he's gonna try the possible combinations. It's gonna be difficult, huh, man? There are several, right, man? He's not getting it, look. He did it! Too lucky, man. Another lock. But they left the key, huh? Oh, but it doesn't work. Wow, the key even broke, bro. What's that? I was also anxious to open that thing, man. Man, this guy was too prepared, man. He knew there was a safe there. It's not possible. The guy also knows his stuff. Oh, come on, man. The guy knows his stuff, man. He's already opened several safes, man. For sure. Wow, wow. Wow, bro. You knew there was one there, right, man? A safe. What's inside? Did he line it? Wow, look at all that money. I mean, all that money. It looks like there are several bills, right? Actually, I only saw one. Man, I'm more anxious than the guy, man. What's in there, bro?
I know, I'm curious too.
And wow, man, he lined it. Wow. Man, look at this, dude. That's it, man. Imagine the guy starting the year like this already, man. Look at this, man.
Building, boy, what?
An iPhone 2. Oh, wait a minute. An iPhone 16, man. What's that? It's the 16, right? I don't know. Wow, another iPhone. What's that, man?
That's wild, yo.
Oh, wait a minute, man. This guy went overboard. What's in there? Awesome.
No, word. Oh, word. Damn.
It's not possible, man.
That's crazy.
Another little box. He's gonna blow it up, right? Because he doesn't have the key. More money. What's that over there? Chewing gum, I think, guys. This one's chewing gum. The other one over there, look. There, look. More jewelry.
Damn, that's wild, bro.
over there? It's chewing gum, guys. And a cowboy, right? A cowboy, man, you're crazy. No, this guy's too lucky, man. He found it.
That was wild.
Nice job. Fast, 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 fast. Move, move. Nice. Three shots, three shots. 1, 2. Quick, keep going, keep going. More. Down, switch. Back, there you go. All the way around. Good, go.
How strong is Anatoly?
Look at the level of German efficiency, even when replacing a manhole cover. The whole process is handled by a machine. Fast, clean, and with almost no physical effort from workers. In Germany, anything over 30 kilograms is basically considered a job for machines, because no one wants unnecessary back pain. First, the machine changes the hook at its tip and scores a line around the manhole, marking the exact working area. Then it lifts the concrete blocks around it as if they weigh nothing, stacking them neatly to the side with millimeter precision, while the operator simply supervises. Once the area is clear, the mechanical arm grabs the old cover, removes it carefully, and places it aside. The worker steps in briefly to clean the edge and level the ground. Right after that, the machine brings the new cover straight from the truck and fits it perfectly into place. No hammering, no mess. To finish the job, it smooths the area, clears the remaining debris, and tidies the soil around it. All of this happens in just a few minutes. Look at the level of German efficiency.
This man is stronger than a gorilla.
From the stands, it looked like the front runner had snapped. She was stumbling and seemed to be messing with her opponents.
When this kid tried his best to punch through the plastic, he couldn't break it. The challenge was simple.
The challenge seems simple. Drive a nail into wood with 3 hammer blows and win $500,000. Passers-by were full of confidence, expecting a miracle. However, the nail bent and scattered repeatedly, and they realized it was far more difficult than they had imagined. The first 2 blows went smoothly, but on the last one, the nail bent upon touching metal, unable to penetrate the wood. The audience began to suspect that metal was hidden in the wood. Doubt spread, and many began to back away. At this moment, an experienced carpenter stepped forward. After a few precise taps, the nail was perfectly driven into the wood, solid and flawless. The audience erupted in applause, admiring his skill. Everyone understood that luck cannot. A man claims he can run over water using a special technique, covering more than 10 meters. The Mythbusters decide to test whether it's actually possible. Adam tries first, wearing water-repellent shoes, and sprints into the lake. As expected, within a second, he plunges into the water. His speed is clearly insufficient. Realizing raw speed alone won't work, they call in a professional sprinter. Olympic champion Wallace takes the start, accelerating with incredible force. Still, he sinks almost immediately. The team then looks to nature for a solution. They find inspiration in an animal that genuinely runs on water. water. The basilisk lizard. It slaps its feet rapidly and uses its tail for balance, staying on the surface. Adam develops a special costume mimicking the lizard, including custom shoes and a tail. To test it safely, the team invites a gymnast whose lower weight gives the myth a better chance of success. She dons the lizard-inspired gear and steps onto the water. The audience holds its breath. Will the costume, shoes, and tail allow her to actually sprint across the water, proving the myth possible? Or will gravity and physics once again drag her under?
Yes! Oh!
A man claims he can run over water using a...
People started calling this man a genius because when he decided to spend the night on a frozen lake, he came up with a wild idea. He carefully cut a perfectly round circle of ice around his campsite. The reason behind it shocked everyone, because once the circle was finished, he cut a hole near the edge and attached a small boat motor to it. That caused the entire ice island to slowly rotate. And when people online began asking what the point of all this was, he explained that it was the perfect way to protect himself from polar bears. People started calling this man a genius because when he decided to spend the night on a frozen...
No one expected this trick to actually work. This guy is basically a legend in the tire world. The operator is installing a massive tire on a Komatsu loader. Watch closely. This is where the danger begins. First, he hammers the steel locking ring into place. If that ring isn't fully seated in the groove, the air pressure can turn it into a deadly projectile. Then he actually uses his foot to hold the rim down. That completely ignores every safety rule in the book, but that's just the warm-up. Here comes the real part. He tightly wraps the entire tire with zip ties. This helps stop the tire from expanding too fast when the pressure suddenly spikes. Believe it or not, that's actually one of the few safety measures here. Next comes the gas he sprays into the tire, and it's nothing fancy. Just ordinary insect spray. Honestly, even air freshener could work. If you're not sure whether it's flammable, there's a simple way to find out. Just test it. Then he turns on the inflator and quickly backs away from the tire. All it takes is one spark. In a split second, the tire pops into shape. You can even see the zip ties snap apart instantly. This is honestly one of the most dangerous ways you could do this. So here's a serious warning. Don't try this yourself. No one expected this trick to actually work. This guy is basically a legend in the tire world. The operator is installing a massive tire on a Komatsu loader. Watch closely. This is where the danger begins. First,
want to take down a fully armored medieval knight? You might think all it takes is bravery and a sharp weapon, but it's way harder than you imagine. Start with the helmet. No matter which angle you stab with a short sword, the smooth curved steel just glances your strike off, completely nullifying your attack. The breastplate is even tougher. The entire chest is layered with thick steel. When your blade hits, it makes a loud clang, but to the knight, it's like a gentle tickle. Even a full-on frontal strike only leaves a shallow scratch on the surface before the blade slides off. The cleverest design? The joints. Edges are rolled and reinforced to stop anyone from stabbing through the gaps. Even if you find a weak spot, the steel guides your weapon away. Hits don't land. The gauntlets are incredible too. Fingers stay fully flexible, letting the knight grip sword or shield without restriction. Inside, there's a leather lining, plus reinforced plates to protect the knuckles and the back of the hand. Foot armor is just as smart. Multiple steel layers stacked together, letting the knight move, walk, or ride while leaving almost no blind spots for attacks. Bottom line, on a medieval battlefield, a soldier wearing this armor has a huge survival advantage. Want to take down a knight like this? Good luck. It's almost impossible. Want to take down a fully armored...
A sharp-minded person can take one look and know how to remove this wooden ring. Someone who gets stuck easily might not figure it out even after days of trying. People say this puzzle...
When Herrera thought his goalkeeper was perfectly positioned to stop the free kick, he immediately sensed the danger. Instinctively, he left his spot to cover the post that had been slightly exposed, convinced the shot could come from that side. But David De Gea, extremely confident, didn't seem worried at all. Calmly, almost with too much confidence, he raised his left hand and signaled Herrera to return to the wall and reinforce the defensive line. In his mind, everything was under control. He believed he had read the situation perfectly. Herrera hesitated for a split second, then obeyed. He went back into the wall, once again leaving that dangerous space near the post. And that was exactly the moment when the shooter noticed the detail no one else saw. He studied the goalkeeper's position. He analyzed the wall. He instantly understood that one side was open, and more importantly, that the goalkeeper wasn't expecting it at all. The stadium held its breath. The shooter slowly stepped back, fixed his eyes on the ball, and began his run-up. Just 2 steps. No rush, only precision. At the moment of the strike, the goalkeeper still didn't move, convinced the shot would go over the wall, but the ball traveled exactly where the danger had existed from the very beginning. A perfect surgical strike that curved past everyone and headed straight toward the post. De Gea reacted too late. The ball struck the inside of the post and ended up in the back of the net. Silence fell across the stadium. 1 second of error, 1 moment of overconfidence turned into a goal. When Herrera...
He's the world's smartest boss. What others see as trash, he turns into gold. Every summer, he buys up large quantities of the cheapest watermelons in the area. In China, $10 can buy 60 large sweet watermelons. People throw away the rinds after eating the red flesh, but he sees the value others overlook. He hires people to collect these discarded rinds, peeling off the hard green skin, leaving only the crisp, tender white flesh inside. After slicing them thinly, he sprinkles salt to draw out the water, then squeezes them dry by hand. This step makes the texture exceptionally crisp. Then comes the crucial step, drying. The rind slices are laid out on bamboo trays and slowly dehydrated in the sun, eventually becoming paper thin and able to be stored for a long time. It's said that dried watermelon rinds treated this way can be preserved for 10 years without spoiling. When you want to eat them, simply soak them overnight and they will swell up again and regain their crispness. He's the world's smartest boss. What others see as trash,
I'm not sure what this gentleman's doing. Looks like he's going to make a custom something rather to the falling of the tree, or he's going to do some artistic piece with his chainsaw.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know.
I thought we saw one of these recently. Same idea.
Yeah.
Where they cut it a certain way.
So the tree goes in the right direction of where he wants it to fall.
Yeah. Oh.
But I'm not really sure yet because he's
getting there.
He's doing something. I don't know what he's doing on that. He's going to take out a piece. Okay, so he takes out a piece. And then he does what? Oh, notches it a little bit. Oh, okay, now he's going back up to the top. So what the heck is...
He's cutting from the back side for it to do something, I guess.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know what.
Yeah, we don't see that part.
Well, he sees it in his mind. Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh, there we go.
Kind of like a teeter-totter.
Kinda. Yeah. You did good. I'm not sure what this gentleman's doing. Looks like he's going to make a custom something rather. I'm not sure what this gentleman's doing.
When he uses this metal rod to grab lava, he's about to turn it into something worth hundreds of dollars. But he barely has time. Around 20 seconds at most. The lava is over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Once the surface starts to cool and harden, it loses its shape. One mistake, and it's ruined. While it's still glowing and fluid, he pours the molten lava into a custom mold. No hesitation. Then he grabs metal tongs and pulls the edges outward, shaping it into a smooth circle. Every move has to flow. No pauses. Next comes the critical step. He compresses the surface again and again, forcing trapped air out. Even the tiniest bubble can cause cracks later. Miss this step, and it will break during cooling. When the form looks right, he quickly fine-tunes the edges. He adjusts the thickness, makes sure the proportions are balanced, then straight into a bucket of ice water. The sudden temperature drop locks everything in place. The blazing lava instantly hardens. It solidifies into a rock-hard volcanic ash cup. Every step depends on speed and precision. This piece is truly born inside a volcano. When he uses this metal rod to grab lava, he's about to turn it into something worth hundreds of dollars.
Do you hear it?
that ice? I don't know what that last one Put a little suspense on there.
He is the most interesting man in the world.
I'm gonna figure out how to get that PS5 streaming. I'm gonna figure that out. Yeah, for sure. I know it's gonna be super easy from PC, but I don't want a PC game. Otherwise, we had a little fun today. Cut loose. Watch some random stuff. That's random stuff that just pops up on the TV. I don't know. It's neutral. I like neutral. But there's other stuff going on in the world. Just different creative things that we have, different abilities that we have. And we need to start trying to dig into those things and provide more of a love to society. But until then, I'll leave you out with some of these.
I just don't even know.
Get ready.
What do I really want to do? Where do I really want to go? Who do I really want to be? Man. Yo. What do I really want to do? Where do I really want to go? Who do I really want to be? Try to do the right thing all the time. I'm like a hero online. Shit, I come through, save lives all the time. Bust out with the heels and now everybody living life at full health. I'm on, bro. I'm getting that wealth and I'm trying to put everybody else on. I got the belt, the champion. Every time you see me running in the zone, playing in the game. Always in the zone, and when we got the home field, you know we insane. Shit, hit me on my phone, and you know I'm hopping on the next plane. You know what's up? Shit, let's hit 'em up. Party over here, then we party over there. Come back to the crib, kick it with the kids. That's just how I live. Family biz, This is how we go. Back and back and forth from coast to coast. This is how we go. Back and back and coast to coast. This is how we go. All over your city. Going back to back and we coast to coast. All over your city. Zoom, zoom, zoom with my broom, broom, broom. Got a new one of those neat. Damn, oh shit, it's neat. Damn, unique. Damn, it's neat, unique, neat, chic. Oh shit, that nigga complete. Never see defeat, then I'll erase a nigga, delete, gone. Run this shit all day like track meet, boy. You know we be doing this shit. Back at home, was all legit. Everybody so fitted up and we be sick. Listening like diamonds, a motherfucking trick. Yeah, we ain't even got a trick, know what I'm saying? But it's like a magician, straight illusion. Nah, nigga losing, straight cruising in my zoomer, nigga. Yeah, I'm pushing, zooming through the traffic, bopping and weaving, attacking, knocking niggas, no sleeves. Damn, how you acting? It's too high in this bitch, let's get it cracking. Arizona, yeah, checks, you already know. You know we on them, who's next? Everybody in a row, straight Q shot. Oh my god, nigga, yeah, you lose a lot. 50 cal, long shot. Oh damn, heart stop when a nigga go blam blam. I don't give a fuck, brains everywhere, going ham. Oh, what do I really wanna do? Where do I really wanna go? Who do I really wanna be? Man, what do I really wanna do? Where do I really wanna go? Who do I really wanna be? Man, shit. You already knew that. Brand new entertainment. Yeah, you should know who it is by now, right? If you don't, you need to go look into my past. I got so many of these things. Since I started the game, legendary my name. Got the new car, now I'm flying. Brand new entertainment, baby. Since I started the game. Legendary, my name.
Free flow off the head, baby, yeah.
Flying a plane.
Since I started the game, legendary, my name. Copped a new car, now I'm flying a plane.
Since I started the game, legendary, my name. Copped a new car, now I'm flying a plane.
Well, you know how the game go. Always make a move, bro. Money on my mind, so you know I'm never going too slow. Gotta catch up to my dough. Can't let time slip away. Rolex on my wrist. Still, oh shit, nigga got that new kid. Oh, damn, just got a click too for my new blam. You know what's up when a nigga come through with that stick going ham. I ain't trying to do it, but nigga got to prove it. Cause everybody acting like a nigga wouldn't do it. Since I started the game,
Legendary, my name.
legendary my name.
And I copped a new car.
Copped a new car.
Now I'm flying the plane.
Now I'm flying the plane. Career was always in my sight, so I see it clear and then you know I'ma fly to my next destination, cause driving taking too long, man. I gotta save time. Since time is money, I'm finna stay rich cause I'm young. Well, I'm 33 and I'm still looking 20 like dumb. Oh, everybody on a nigga like Top Gun, so when I bust out my pistol, you know I'm shooting off some. No, I'm silly, yeah, I get really silly, giddy, gritty, a nigga greedy, so damn, I greet them and I go, I ain't even trying to wait on niggas cause they be moving too slow, so let me go around cause you know that sound when I come through, bam, bam, a nigga down, ham, all day, you knew who it was, so get it up. Since I started the game, legendary my name. Copped a new car, now I'm flying a plane.
Since I started the game, legendary my name. Copped a new car, now I'm flying a plane.
Yeah, that free flow is for real. Entertainment, baby. Can't even copy that shit.
Going ham in this bitch.
Yeah.
Money in these checks, what's next? What should I do? Tell me what should I do?
What should I do?
Getting money in these checks, what's next?
What's next?
What should I do?
Money,
Baby, what should I do?
Checks.
Money in these checks, what's next? Tell me what should I do? Baby, what should I do? Baby, all this money and all these checks. What should I do? Baby, what should I do? Yeah, I'm getting this money so much. I'm tripping cause I gotta spend so much. Can't hold it because then they coming for it. If I stockpile, I can't afford it. Damn, that's fucked up. They take all the money that you making, bruh. If you ain't spending that shit, damn, that's the time you take it. So I guess they want us to throw it back in society so we don't break it. Smash that shit. So if I wanna buy some shit, I guess I gotta get taxed on all of it, unless it's low key. Black market is somewhere my homies be chillin', so you know we be dealin'. You know me. Money in these checks. Tell me what's next. What should I do, baby? What should I do? These money in checks. What should I do, baby? What should I do? Tell me. Getting all these monies in checks, baby, what should I do? Baby, what should I do? Getting all this money in checks, baby, what should I do? Tell me what should I do? Money, yeah, it's always on my mind, cause I'm counting on my mom, counting all the time. Damn, I just amounting to something that I didn't have in mind. Now I gotta keep going and leave the whole world behind. Something like I'm Joe Beso, just trying to kick back, damn, these pesos keep stacking back to back, that's for sure. I don't even know where to spend all of this dough. Shit, guess I gotta stockpile on my stock shit. I'm obnoxious and I'm feeling nauseous, cause all this money coming now, nigga feeling, oh shit, stop it, money ain't everything, I know it. Tell me what should I do? Money and all of these checks. Tell me what do I do? All of these dollars. When I'm getting all this money and all these checks. Tell me what should I do? what should I do? With all this money and checks, baby, what should I do? Getting money and checks, baby, what should I do? What should I do? Baby, what should I do? Getting all this money and checks, baby, what should I do? Tell me what should I do? While I'm getting all this money and checks, baby, I should just do couple things to you. While I'm getting all this money and checks, tell me what should I do? Baby, what should I do? Checks in the mix where it's hella hot. We thirsty, so we snatch your water, go to Jelena. If that shorty is your daughter, she a hella thot. And her mama bombshell in the hella drop. Pop up with my niggas, got that killer cop. Sheriff Joe run up quick, tryna blow my spot. On the road, riding dirty, got a dish to crop. Banging ass green grams, wait out on the dot. If Molly coming to the party, Lucy want me to pop. 2C eye to eye, can you see mine's eye? Never mind, let me wine, dine, and dazzle your mind. If you're tryna catch up, then turn up behind. I carried on our date, just to kumquat her grape. I got the appetizers and peach sliders for your plate. I kiwi all you palm slices. I got diced fruit for your fade. Okay, enough with your fruity pebbles, loops, or mini chips. We eating on that A1, saucing on them dead. We real ones, we go-getters too. Go get those insons, and hustlers do. Blowing smoke into the air, foggy mist while we cruise. I don't play fair, but never break the rules. Smoking cigs and bottle runs, local banging ass niggas. Bless the bottle, light 'em up, got bitches hanging ass niggas. If you can see me now, maybe hating ass niggas. Where you been when I had nothing ass nigga? Don't be coming round now, you can't hold nothing ass nigga. Now I'm up, here you showing up ass nigga. With or without you, I was finna get it. Just be proud of the fact that one of us made it. Checks in the mix where it's hella hot. We thirsty, so we snatch your water, go to Jelena. If that shorty is your daughter, she a hella thot. And her mama bombshell finna hella drop. Pop up with my niggas, got that killer cop. Sheriff Joe running quick, tryna blow my spot. On the road, riding dirty, got a dish to crop. Banging ass green grams, wait out on the dot. If way back when you was with me when I rolled, you be here smoking blips with me. Cups hella full, taking sips with me. Nah, I'm out here on the hustle in this industry. Yeah, grab my wifey, nuzzle up between the sheets. Kiss her softly, make that wet spot on the sheet. I'm with my cousin, have another dream. Turn the music up with a blip of the street. The money stack rising, like the heat at the peak of the day. High noon, it gets way too hot to play. Seriously, the time to get paid is all we getting this day out with the ass with the 2 pieces. Knocked out KO, got that 2-piece. Eat this, you niggas that's hungry for beef, beat this. Fucking with me is a dream, y'all niggas sleepless. If I had you on the scale, y'all niggas weightless. On the corner with the pill, hands out, y'all niggas shameless. Roll up to your spot, burn y'all niggas faceless. Talking all that shit, to bullets y'all niggas nameless. The SAZ rollers out here, y'all niggas ain't shit. Checks in the mix where it's hella hot. We thirsty, so we snatch your water, go to Jelena. If that shorty is your daughter, she a hella thot. And her mama bombshell finna hella drop. Pop up with my niggas, got that killer cop. Sheriff Joe run up quick, tryna blow my spot. On the road, riding dirty, got a dish to crop. Banging ass green grams, wait out on the dot. Brand new entertainment, go ahead, baby. My little homegirl put me on, she said, remix this shit. Brand new, free flow. Lady rappers been acting like this is not an art. Huh, you forgot about that part. Lady rappers been acting like this is not an art. Huh, you forgot about that part. Lady rappers been spitting like they ain't got a heart. Because when I stepped to the game, I ripped that shit apart. My evolution with the Gyarados from Magic Carp, and I ain't finished shopping till the whole world is in my cart.
Want to
Fucking with me,
change,
you choose a role and play your part.
if you do not want to better yourself, if you do not want to break
smart,
out
outside
reality of this
always still his hard, only if
if
the
you want to live in your
keeps
comfortable
dealing shitty
delusion
cards. I'm
that
trying
they
as
have
hard
built
as I can
for
against
you.
all of the odds, pushing as hard as I could is what got me so far. But what are my chances
watch
of
these
actually
videos.
reaching the stars?
Leave this
Still, I
channel.
will never get up tatted over my heart. Never
If
my
you
sons is hiding in my
do not
weed up in the jar.
want any
Sexy
truth,
Middle Eastern looking
don't want
ass
to
like
understand,
I'm far.
if you are
when
not
it comes
here
to the game,
to
I'm an eagle, you're par.
hear
Get to slipping,
something
I'ma
that's
catch you
outside
off
of your
guard.
own
While
mind
you chilling in the
and
crib,
accept
got your chick in my
others'
car.
minds
Every
and
time you hear it
opinions, the way
tripping
they
like
think
that shit
for
sounds
themselves,
bizarre.
you do not belong.
Your favorite rapper try hard, still is a mark. Still like
If
the
you
fuel
are
to the
not
game,
trying
watch it
to
spark. My
be
lines
positive,
burn like blunts,
if you are
getting
not
smoked
trying
in the
to
dark,
help
hella cook
create
shit
solutions
up. If your
while we
ass
discuss
wanna
the
spar,
problems and how they
barbecue your
got here,
beef up like the seats in my
you do
car.
not belong
Cool
here.
yourself up,
Negativity,
refrigerator, jar.
hate,
Rappers may not
disrespect, name calling, those things will not be allowed here on this platform and not in this empire. We are the ones, the true Americans that want to be free and stand as we have always stood.
My little homegirl put me on. She said